Hello, welcome to my first yarn haul video. I've hauled many yarns in my lifetime, but this is the first video you get to see of it. The main ones are from Marriner Yarns, and I've unpacked it all now, but I just wanted to show the packaging because the packaging is like so cute. It's obvious what's arriving. Let's just say that. Okay. So yeah, when I do a haul, I usually have like a plan of projects I'm going to make, which I have this time. I don't think I've ever like hauled yarn without having plans. Sometimes the plans don't come to fruition, but hopefully I'll make everything that I planned this time because I'm really excited. Obviously I've recently picked up crochet. That's not obvious at all. I've picked up crochet recently. So I have more reason to like buy tons of yarn. Okay, first up is blanket yarn. I've seen this so many times on Instagram. I'm like, how are people managing to get that weird texture? It looks so like, I don't know, it pleases my eyes but also confuses me so much. So I wanted to experiment. So I've got a few projects to make with the blanket yarn, and oh, it's so soft. Okay, my first colours are this grey and green for Halloween. I've made a mini version of what I want to make with this, and it's the cutest thing. It's a little gravestone. This is by Not Bad. I joined TikTok recently, and let's not talk about that. But let's talk about how awesome this guy is. Like, he makes the cutest things ever, and his patterns are so simple. And he also has really good advice on how to sew things up and give things character, which is why this graveyard has eyelashes and rosy cheeks. Also, usually with my rosy cheeks I do like a pale pastel pink, but this little guy has like fuchsia pink rosy cheeks, and it works really well. Like my whole life, my whole knitting life and everything, I've only used like pale pink, but it looks really, really nice with like the darker pink. Going to make big version of this. It's so soft, this blanket yarn. I can see why people make like teddies out of it and toys and stuff. Next up is a scarf. I don't usually go for the same colour as the pattern, but I thought I would this time because I'm not that great at putting colours together, which is weird because art. These three colours together, it's like, what? Why would you pick them together? But I think it looks really nice. And I couldn't stop thinking about the scarf, so I had to get it. And I had to get in the blanket yarn because blanket scarf. So these three colours. Yes, that is going to be a good scarf. That's crochet as well. I'm kind of obsessed with crochet at the minute, although I have picked up knitting the round and standard colourwork recently in my knitting, so I don't know, I'm kind of like obsessed with both now. And it's more excuse to buy yarn. Okay, next up is the Marriner Yarns double knitting. I just want to say, like, Marriner Yarns is my go-to because it's like so cheap and the quality of wool and yarn is really, really, really good. And obviously if you're making big things you need more balls of wool, so it works out really cheap and you've got like an amazing thing at the end for like a decent price rather than spending tons. So yeah, the next up is this fuchsia pink. I kind of hate fuchsia pink. I don't know why I got this. I mean, I want to make a Louise Belch hat with it, that's why, but like in real life it's like, it's not a good colour. I also went into my local sewing shop recently. They just got like a new space, so I went to have a look and I didn't go in with the plan. So I bought fuchsia pink. Why? I bought these. Baby yarn fuchsia pink. I should have gone in with a plan. So I came home and I checked my Ravelry, and it turns out I had a fuchsia pink hat that was Louise Belcher's hat on my like hat wish list, whatever. So like it's probably a good job I got these fuchsia pinks, because otherwise what the hell would I make? So yeah, these are going to be the ears, and this is like the main body. I recently found a fuchsia pink stranded colour knitted hat with white cats and with yellow eyes, and like that sounds disgusting, but the colours, like, it's really, really weird. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do the hat, Louise Belcher hat, or do the creepy cat hat. I might wear, watch your space, we'll see. I need to do something to get this out of my house and to make it looking good though, because it's disgusting. Next up is white, just because I needed white. I went for my like stash just to see. I organised it like the other day. I have tons of cream, like 10 6, 7, 10, I don't know. I have tons of cream, and like, why? I think I did buy some cream to knit a zombie, but in the first, like, in last year when coronavirus happened, but that never happened. So I hope I do make all the things I plan to in this video. Anyway, I bought some white because, yeah, I just need white. It's a good, like, base colour to have. Next up is the green. I got this for Christmas because every Christmas I knit little triangle trees with pom-poms on. It's like my signature Christmas thing. I've made them for family and friends, but I've never made one for myself, so I'll do that this year. My first few ones are like really, really messy. Like I sewed the pom-poms on like after I'd stuffed it, which now it's like, it's okay, it's a beginner's mistake. So my new ones are like really, really neat, and they're really cute. They're about that big. I don't know how, I should probably measure, like say you know how big they are by heart, but I don't. Yes, next up is more blanket yarn. I had to have surgery in December to remove a cyst on my ovary. So I'm going to crochet an ovary to hug when it's all over. Yeah. I'm going to have happy side and a sad side, and I'm only going to show everyone the happy side when the surgery's over. I just thought it'd be a nice little thing to cuddle after. I've had brain surgery, so it's not exactly brain surgery. Yeah, so that's the plan for that. Next up is lime, which is also kind of a gross colour, but it works really well for Halloween. So I'm going to do a Frankenstein with this, and that's also another Not Bad pattern. I'll put all the links below for Marriner Yarns and Not Bad, so you can have a go yourself. Yep. So I'm going to do a little Frankenstein for that, and also it's quite. I've got a few other things at Halloween, but I don't know if I'm going to make them in time because I'm trying to finish a knitted hat in the round colour, stranded colour. So I'm trying to finish that in time. And then lastly, I have some yarn I got from eBay. So if you're new to knitting or crochet or anything, if you just go onto eBay and put like a yarn bundle, people get rid of yarn all the time because they know other people like to buy it. So I got this when I first started looking into the blanket yarn. So I got this before Marriner Yarns. And it's the first time I've opened it, and it's actually not that soft. So I'm quite glad it's only 4mm because I don't really want to hug this. I'm going to crochet a little Christmas tree with this. So my knitted one's just like a basic triangle, like a simplistic version, and this one is going to be crochet with like a face and all the little features. Yep. But it's not soft, it's kind of but I'll use it. It might be better when it's knitted up. And then with my Marriner Yarns, I got it's so cute. If you go on Instagram, they've got like their sheep jumping over wall, and it's like, it's the cutest thing ever. And I got this free wool from them in my package. It says you can do stuff it with toys, but I think, you know, if it's like proper, I know like all wool is sheep. You know what I mean? But this is like actual sheep fleece, so I want to make something out where I can see it and touch it all the time because it's so soft. So I think I'm going to like a felting workshop in November in Harrogate for the Knit and Stitching show. So I'm thinking I'm going to save it for that and see what happens. Like I could dye it, or I could just make a little sheep with it, like a felt sheep. Yeah. So that is my haul. Yes, that is my haul. Like and subscribe, please.